Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking with Mariam. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a super easy recipe you can make for lunch. It is prawn tacos. For those who are following me on Instagram already, you have seen my reel. It's so easy to make. Literally I made this in 20 minutes and it's so tasty. Okay, so let's go. So to just give you a little heads up, I already pre-soaked my prawns and let them defrost and wash them and clean them. So I'm not going to show that in this video, but that's what you should do first as the first initial step. Then I've just heated my hob and I've got a frying pan and I've put a little bit of oil in there, and I'm just going to swirl that oil around so it coats the bottom of my frying pan. I'm then going to add a knob of butter and I'm just going to let that heat up and slide around my pan just like that. So my butter is still melting. I'm going to give it a little toss because it's just taking so long. Yeah, so while it's actually doing that, I'm actually going to start putting my spices. So I'm going to actually add a teaspoon of red chili flakes. Well, that was kind of called a teaspoon. Some paprika, a bit more paprika, a bit more chili flakes, and I'm going to add some coriander and cumin powder. And this is going to really spice things up. And I'm just going to let that sizzle and really melt with the butter. And this is going to help coat our prawns really nicely. So it's been a few minutes. I'm now going to add my prawns into this buttery spicy mix, and I'm just going to let my prawns sizzle with butter and really get nicely coated with all the spices. So now I'm just going to add a bit of soy sauce, so just a drizzle, and I'm going to just shake some garlic salt as well. And I'm just going to add a teaspoon of tomato puree, and this is just going to make the sauce a bit thicker and it will actually give it a more tangier taste, which is really nice. And we're just going to give that a stir and just cook it on a high heat so that the sauce thickens. So it's been about 5 minutes. As you can see, the prawns have become really nice and a bit crispy, and the sauce has thickened slightly. So I think now it's time to get ready our tacos and our avocado salsa. I've cut my avocado in half. I'm now just going to take the seed out and I'm going to cube it into small cubes. This is just so it's easier when it gets into my mini chopper for it to all process together and make it into a really nice paste. So this is for my avocado salsa. So I'm going to put it all into my mini chopper. I'm using my KitchenAid mini chopper, just like. Now I'm going to add some lemon juice. I'm putting about a tablespoon of lemon juice into my blender with my avocado. This is also going to help it blend really nice and smoothly. And I'm just going to blend it for about 2 minutes. So I'm just going to open it and check if it's ready. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more lemon juice because it's not quite smooth, and I'm just going to close it again and blend it for another minute. Okay, so I'm going to check if my avocado is ready. As you can see, it's nice and smooth, so I'm going to take it out and I'm just going to add a teaspoon of red chili flakes. This is to give it a nice kick. So now I'm going to prepare my baking tray. I'm using some foil. You can use baking paper too. I'm just using foil because that's what I have available right now. And I'm using some taco shells which I picked up from Sainsburys, and I'm just going to place them onto my tray. I'm going to place them with the face facing down, and this is because it will be easier to fill once they've been baked a little bit, because sometimes when they bake they tend to shrink. And I'm going to place that in the oven. Okay, so our taco shells are ready, our avocado and our prawns. So now it's just time to put it all together. So I've got my taco, I'm just placing all the fillings next to me, so it'll just be easier for me to fill them and show you how I do it. So I'm going to start off with my prawn filling. I'm going to get about 4 prawns because they nicely sit at the bottom of my taco, maybe 5 prawns, and I'm just going to fill that in at the bottom. I'm using a spatula because it's so easy. And then I'm going to get my avocado. I'm just going to mix my avocado so the chili flakes are not just all at the top, and I'm just going to add that in nicely, just like that. And I bought some tomato salsa. This is a spicy salsa. I got it from Sainsburys, and I'm just adding that as a topping. And that's it really. I'm just going to fill all my other tacos just like this. And that's it really. There you have it, prawn tacos, a really easy way to make literally a 20-minute lunch. If you enjoyed this recipe video, then please hit the like button, subscribe and share. Also, if you have any thoughts and ideas, please comment them below, and don't forget the next video is out on Friday. Bye guys!